Hello and welcome to episode 34 of the Perfect Tower 2. Today we'll look at the Infinity Forge and there's going to be a big spoiler alert, so don't worry about that if you're not willing to see that yet. Here I'm showing the best run I ever had in terms of infinities, 57 million. As I said, I keep trying to improve each region up to 8 figures. It's going to take a while, so that's my best run ever. Those points, I'm going to wait until I get into the Infinity Forge to understand what it's about, so I can make the right decision. We're going to go to the factory soon. I want to update you on that, but first we'll go on to the Infinity board and deactivate everything so my stones can recharge in preparation to opening up the Infinity Forge. So we'll deactivate these two. And it's not that long to charge, but I still need to farm certain regions that are quite low, I would say. And there's a stone that's pretty weak. This one still at 0%, but if you look at the exotic gems, look how low it is. So I'm going to improve that a little bit. So there's still work to do on this. Eventually all my stones will charge pretty much instantly. The black stone is the one that charges the fastest, of course, as I explained in the past, because it's used so often in so many infinity perks. So as soon as we're done with this, we're going to look at the factory. I made great progress. So let's check it out. Look at that, the scannable items, making a lot of progress with the machines, and soon I'll be able to make exotic gem producers. 100,000 tier 5 white producers, 10,000 blue, 3,400 blue gem producers, and still 10 exotic gem producers. So we're doing great, but I do have to spend time on this. So I believe I spent some point, I forgot on what, doesn't matter. Now we're going to go to the Infinity board. We are ready to activate the Infinity Forge, and let's go into spoiler alert. You don't have to leave just yet. I'll give you a countdown. It's really for people who don't want to get spoilers, who want to find out by themselves what the Infinity Forge is about. When you're on Discord, you see that it's this big secret, but otherwise in a moment we'll open it up. In future episodes, don't worry, I will do everything I can to conceal what the Infinity Forge does. The only giveaway will be that I'll be stronger, but that only makes sense. It's a very major thing. Of course, it's going to make me stronger, but how? How does it work? What is it about? If you want to wait, I invite you to hit like and stop the video here. And if you want to find out, we're about to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, let's open up this Infinity Forge. First of all, a few videos ago, I made a bunch of predictions, and they were all wrong. Even the location of the Infinity Forge I was wrong about, and what it does. So let's take a look, go up the stairs, and I thought it would be where the question marks are right there on the left. It's not the case. You go Infinity, and on the top right, you get the Infinity Forge. We're gonna look at this uncut. I decided to leave it unedited because this is me exploring it and realizing how strong this thing is, and I decided to no speed up, no nothing, and I'll comment on what I was taking as I was doing this. So first of all, they show you all the muzzles that you have, and I'm missing 2. I don't know when I'm gonna get them. They might be related to bosses or something. I have to look it up, but anyways, I don't even know if they're good. So I saw this and I said, okay, let's go with a muzzle that I use all the time that is very strong, which would be, for instance, Nature Touch. I said, okay, there is not many buttons on this thing. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I had a clue already. I saw in parentheses, for instance, the levels. I'm maxed out at 5400. That's here I'm 54, right? But look at the parentheses for tier. So, okay, if I hit max here, it doesn't work, of course, because I'm already at the maximum. for the Tiramat. And then I realized, what if I click on the top one? Look at that. My Nature Touch is now tier 250 and its max level is 25,000. I was like, really? So in a moment, I'm going to click on max for level and confirm. Look at that. SPV would be 70 Now this word vintillion or vintillion, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it vintillion? Anyways, I'm gonna have to switch to scientific notation, obviously. But that's where I realized, first of all, I was wondering, does it cost me anything to do this? No, it doesn't. So you can max out all your modules for free. It's like Perfect Tower 2 Game Genie. It's like a console where you input whatever you want. It's like a cheat code. I don't know. But this thing is amazing. So I'll be able to upgrade every single muzzle I have to the max and experiment with that. And I'll be able, in fact, I thought I would become absolutely invincible as I'm doing this, because what I'll do is I'll only upgrade to the max whatever I'm using, and later on, without recording, I'll upgrade every single muzzle that I have. I think I'll miss 2 and we'll go over that later on. But with this, I'll be able to easily farm Chaos Nightmare. But Chaos Impossible, I still die. Remember that this is my own blueprint that I invented. If I want to survive in Chaos Impossible, I would have to probably start from scratch and create a new blueprint. But why would I do that? What I want to do is wait for MT15 to come out, work on a factory, try to make a lot of electronic, exotic gem producer, you know. And of course, at the very end of the video, where I show, you know, the recommended videos, the Public Enemy #1 video that I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It's going to take some doing, but that's what I want to do. And by the way, when I was doing those armors, I said I will be invincible. But I'm not invincible. I do die in Chaos Impossible, but not Nightmare. In fact, in Nightmare, I'll mess it up. I'll show you the one, by the way, the beginning and the end, and I'll mess it up. I'll forget to turn off light, and I'll still survive. This is amazing. With certain adjustments, of course, I could get stronger with the trading post. We'll look at that. I'm going to go in the trading post and other places where I can get more resistance and, of course, more DPS, because my DPS is not that fantastic in Chaos Nightmare. Good enough, though. You'll see how far I'm going to get. It's just I could improve many things, but right now just overkill. I can do anything I want. Like I said, I'm gonna go 8 figures everywhere and make a bunch of exotic gem producers and just wait for new patches and fight our Public Enemy #1, and that's it. So almost done here, by the way. This thing is simply amazing. Some people told me they were looking forward to see my reaction. Well, my reaction is, this is completely OP. In a good way, though. I'm happy. I mean, after all this time, they kind of reward you with something that's so powerful. And I won't have to worry about spending money or resources on my modules. I can put everything in the lab and in the trading post and the shipyard or whatever. So it's pretty good. Because in the lab, I'm not done yet. Eventually, I'm going to make a video where I show you all my progress in the lab. And I'm stuck in certain places where I'm not doing that great progress that I wish I would be able to make. But with all the money that I'll make, I'm going to make my life much easier. Alright, so we're pretty much done here. And here I'm... Universal Attack, sometimes I use it, but it's only with lower zones, very low zones, where there's not many elements. Because I still use armor to just absorb damage. I doubt it's the right strategy for Chaos Impossible anyways. I really don't care about that. I was gonna do Region 11, either Nightmare or Impossible, but I changed my mind. We'll go in the Infinity Bar because I almost forgot to multiply my resource drop by 10,000. So I tried Impossible, I died. Then we're gonna go do Nightmare. And you'll see the mistake I made. First of all, I'm not even activating my abilities. So, Universal, Electricity, fine, but probably it should have been Light first. But it doesn't really matter. I'm about to be able to get another upgrade. I'm gonna reach 90 billion as usual. It's exciting because I'm gonna be so strong. Eventually I'll find the time to... but look at that fire. No, what did I do? So, you know, a bit later I'm going to... I'll have enough XP and I'll just disable light. But, yeah. Even with the mess up, I'm still alive. So light is active right now and I'm not dying. So imagine, it's pretty crazy. So now we'll just wait and make a lot of XP and you know, I'm about to make a jump cut to show you the result of this run in Chaos Nightmare, how much money I made. And I'm gonna switch to scientific notation and I'll go back and forth. Like I said, probably, in fact, in idle research, Vincilion is the highest number I understand in terms of words. After that, I really need scientific notation. So let's take a look how much money I made. E67 and 21 million, so 8 figures in Chaos Nightmare. It took me 43 hours because my DPS is not that great with my own blueprint that I invented. So I was very satisfied, and eventually... who knows, you might see a impossible run much later. I got to prioritize, you know. Okay, so let's get out of here. We'll do a few more things and wrap this up. Get a bunch of levels and I can't remember the first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah. Trading post 9.5 QA. So I made a lot of money, right? So this is one of the tools I'll use to get stronger because this enables me to increase my shield. We're going to accelerate that, by the way. And very easily, the speed up should start. There you go. Very easily, I'm going to reach 20 QA. And I'm convinced I can reach much higher than this. And it's very important because it makes my shield much stronger. Again, for Chaos Impossible, I don't know if I can just absorb the damage. Really not sure, but anyways. Everything's maxed out, by the way, everywhere. But it increases also how much exotic gem I get, and I do have 5.07 million right now. So here in the workshop, I'm just gonna scroll down to show you that I upgraded everything, minus maybe one or two that I kind of overlooked. So everything's maxed out. Oh, I see a one here. There you go. Forgot this one. Checkerboard Aura. Never used it. Oh, and there's another one. But yeah, everything's maxed out. So I'll be able to experiment. That's what's fun about this. Maybe I'll make a brand new blueprint eventually and just play with it when I feel like it and I have time. Right now I don't because I have all those series going on. So 400 hours, time skip, and with another one I'll be able to get a bunch of ores that I dissolve. No change here. I already showed you that. For some reason, I wanted to show you how much I made in terms of rubber, 93 million. Forget about the 250,000 that they give in the Infinity Perks, eh? Almost 600 million normal rubber. And here, I'm about to show you where I stand with the bonuses that this gives. And for the asteroid mining, it's really DPS. My DPS is not that great, so that's gonna help me. I'm gonna show you where I stand in a few seconds. Right there, 344% mining rewards, 1300 times more resource drop, and 669% damage bonus. So I spend more time on the mine, asteroid mining. I'm gonna make more DPS, and this I'm almost maxed out. But what I wanted to show you, well, I wanted to show you that I'm able to level those up and try to max out. But we'll go back to the laboratory later. I just wanted to show you this 1.66 million fabrics of reality, completely useless for now, but eventually they might become useful. It's a placeholder mechanic. Here I'm showing resistance. That's something I might want to upgrade if I want to tank chaos impossible. And here I want to do another 400-hour time skip. So I'm going to show you where I stand with my stones. I got 5 million exotic gems, so I'm going to upgrade especially the fire and lightning one. My earth one's pretty good because I'm much higher for the zones. I'm going to show you where I stand for the zones, which zones I need to farm. In fact, the zone I farmed after that was the, forget how it's called, but the place, the darkness place, the purple place. So here, this one I don't need to do anything. But see, here I'm behind, so we're going to upgrade everything so I can evenly level all these three up. Why these three? Because that's what I need for 400-hour time skips. And I'm already satisfied with the universal stone super fast. So here, for instance, there's 2 out of 3 that are not at 8 figures. So I forgot the name of this zone right there, but 2 million is really not enough, and the volcano 4.8 million is not enough either. But that's not the next zone I'm gonna do. The one in the middle at 2.7 million. So I'll do that zone, and in a future episode I'll show you that anyways. And here though, much better because everything is in 8 figures, and I'm going to do a speed up. I believe I really wanted to show every stone being maxed out just for the fun of it. I think I never done that, so why not? So this one is maxed out, but eventually it's going to be, as I said, almost instant. I'm going to continue to upgrade those two so they can get maxed out as well. Do another 400-hour time skip, so I can dissolve all these ores. There we go, we're almost done with fire, 100%, and lightning, 100%. So for those who are not playing with the Infinity board, that's what it looks like. 99.99%, 1 hour, but boosted by 1000% or I don't know, 1500%. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, so that's it. Like I said, future videos I'll conceal the best I can what Infinity Forge does. I'm very impressed with what it does. It makes you very, very strong, and I'm not sure what next video will be about. I'm thinking about the Cylindro hate. I'll say it. You'll see the image at the end. Of course, I tease people with that. I'm just not 100% sure how I'll do this yet, but I'll think about that. And also, next episode might be MT15. I don't know when it comes out, or just an update where, for instance, I get the ability to create exotic gem producers from the fabricator in the factory, maybe an update on the laboratory, things like this. We'll see. In fact, I'm really not certain what next episode will be about. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.